A peaceful night turned into a fiery hell. Flames spread rapidly. People fled in panic while firefighters battled non-stop. This morning, air raid sirens pierced through Tel Aviv. Not a drill, not a system failure. The long, blaring sound sliced through the peaceful dawn. And just seconds later, the first black column of smoke rose on the eastern horizon. Fire. Not in the distant woods, not far away, but dangerously close to packed neighborhoods. The wind blew back toward the city. People stood frozen on their balconies, watching the fire creep closer, not understanding what was really happening.
Face the sudden threat of urban fires.
The sky turned into a sea of blood. This isn't from an apocalypse movie, it's real. Within minutes, it engulfed the entire warehouse. Black smoke towered dozens of meters, cloaking the area in a suffocating orange glow. Dense black smoke engulfed the upper floors of the building. Flames crept through the windows as residents below scrambled to escape. Moments after a massive explosion, a towering black cloud rose from an industrial area in the distance. Residents across the city watched anxiously, unsure of what was unfolding. Around 3 a.m., fire began spreading from the middle floor. In the dark, residents could only open windows and scream for help as red flames licked the building walls. Authorities issued the highest level emergency alert. Every firefighting unit in the city was deployed. Dozens of fire trucks plowed through chaotic traffic, racing toward the thick smoke swallowing the outskirts. People in Tel Aviv are used to heat, but today it wasn't the temperature that terrified. It was what was burning. Trees, homes, cars, power stations, everything in the fire's path turned to ash. A gas station exploded. A school became surrounded by fire in minutes. Fire safety protocols were meaningless. The vehicle burned like a giant torch. All anyone could do was watch in helpless silence. Every step forward is a step into hell. The fire swept through the night like a beast awakened.
Roughly 15 floors of the building were engulfed in fire and thick smoke. The blaze spread so fast that rescue became a race against death.
Drone footage showed the full horror. The fire looked like a giant monster, its jaws closing around the city. This wasn't just one blaze. Multiple fires erupted almost simultaneously. Some security experts suspected this wasn't natural, but no one said it out loud. No confirmation, just smoke, sirens, and fear. Behind the slides, the sky glowed red with fire. Thick smoke swept into the neighborhood while children still played, unaware of what was coming. Security cameras captured flames sweeping down a street in just 18 seconds. Parked cars erupted in flames, rooftops collapsed, power lines fell like dominoes. People screamed, some ran, some froze. One man sprinted back into his burning house to save his mother. He never made it out. Preliminary reports showed hundreds of homes completely destroyed, over 10,000 people forced to evacuate, dozens injured from toxic smoke. The southern grid lost power. The cold numbers were just the surface. The emotional toll was far greater. No one knows what started it. A spark from a power line? A drone? A deliberate act? There's no clear answer, but everyone knows this was no ordinary wildfire. That's what makes it terrifying. A modern city can go up in flames in one morning, not because of nature, but because of something unseen, something unpredictable. And unless you're prepared in advance, you can't stop it. This story is far from over. Tel Aviv is still fighting, not just fire, but uncertainty. Any major city, New York, Tokyo, Berlin, Mumbai, could be next. The question is, would your city survive? We live in an age where fire can arrive anytime. No warning, no identity, but real consequences. Tel Aviv will recover. People will rebuild. Trees will grow again. But the memory of this morning will never fade. And if you still think this was just a wildfire, go back and watch the beginning. Then ask yourself, was this really a natural disaster?